monkey chain!
Monkey.
Monkey!
Flimsy, crack-addled spider monkey.
Monkey!
The monkey's fist!
Why does Thailand get to keep all of the good monkeys?
The monkey!
How's it going, apes? My name is Monkey Jam, and this is a nice little slice of Monkey's Grotto, the Grotto Show. I hope you guys have been doing good. I have actually been in the workshop trying to bust out some nice little things here for you. I do hope that you enjoyed that nice little intro to actually get you here. So, I'm not going to waste your time because, well, to be fair, neither of us have time to waste. We're all busy here, toiling ever so much in the grinding gears of the ever-present, omniscient corporate machine. And I gotta be real with you, even though the gears are grinding and turning my bones into dust, the money is actually pretty good. So, let's actually get into it. Now, well, let's be real here. Alright, let's be honest, let's be real honest. Elden Ring came out. Every gamer out here is probably playing it as of right now. Me, being a monkey, am not playing it because I have financial responsibilities. Of course, being an adult monkey that I am, this angers me, and I am feverishly waiting for my paycheck to come in so that I may once again not purchase the game, because I have things to spend this paycheck on, and the cycle continues. However, I do like myself a good premium Elden Ring meme. Hopefully a meme without spoilers. Usually that is not the case. However, scrolling around on Twitter, once again, that's right, people, that is right, the monkey has now been angered once again. Why? Because someone decided to do a thing. Now, I am not the one to ask about social hierarchies, how the caste system works, how classes, i.e. the rich, poor, and middle. I'm not the one to talk to about that, seeing as how I'm a former king. There is no such thing as hierarchy because no matter what happens, I am at the top. However, I do like me a good Miyazaki game, and Miyazaki's games are usually full with pretty little bits of lore, pertaining to the story and everything of that sort. Get to the point, monkey. I understand. A meme has upset me. It has enraged me, in fact, to the point to where I was urged to make a video. So, without further ado, let's actually get into it, because like I said before, neither of us have time to lose, and, well, we all got things to do. So, to continue, let's go. Here we go. Alright, so, if you see above me, you'll see all the lovely, lovely little Miyazaki games here. And this meme format is actually pretty cool. You know, the overarching thing. There is the thing. This thing is, well, the whole point, which is usually, specified here, is flying over this sad sack piece of brain matter, alright? And they're only seeing the front of things, the show, the obvious, the cover of the book, if you will. So, good meme format. However, what is the meme consists of is what brings upon the wrath of both Hanuman and Wukong within my simian heart. Take a look at this, alright? So you see all this here. Now, this person is looking at the cool boss fights, which all of these do. Now, I'm gonna come out here with a disclaimer. Have not played Demon Souls in its entirety. Dark Souls 1. For some unearthly reason, I have not had the time nor energy to actually sit down and play it all the way through. I do believe no, I'm not a new Androlondo. I haven't fought Nito yet. I've fought nearly everybody else, but I haven't killed Nito. So that's how far I've gotten. Dark Souls 2, beat it, can barely remember the story. Dark Souls 3, beat it many times, so I remember the story. Bloodborne, haven't progressed through it too far. I actually need to sit down and play it. Sekiro, same thing as Bloodborne. Elden Ring, we already talked about. So, the arguments that I'm about to make are based, well, the detailed arguments I'm about to make are based solely in Dark Souls 3. However, my general understanding of Dark Souls lore will expand all the way to 1, 2, and 3, which the hierarchies when it comes to the when it comes to the people in the lore in these games tend to expand from Demon Souls, Dark Souls, kind of skips over that, and really shows up itself in Elden Ring as far as I know. To continue, let's read what's flying over this poor gamer's sense. The ruling class will sacrifice everything and literally destroy the world in order to maintain their power. Also, cool boss fights. This, ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's get into it. The ruling class will sacrifice everything and literally destroy the world in order to maintain power. Now, let's go to the intro of Dark Souls, period. It literally tells you, verbatim, the world was a very dark place. Humanity was struggling. There were giant trees, darkness, and everlasting dragons. Who was the person or force that was to bring us out of this? Well, technically, it was the first flame. The first flame was kindled and then separated into different beings that could wield the flame. All right, one of these was, well, Gwyn. I want to say it was Lord Gwyn, yes. So, Lord Gwyn took the flames and basically brought about the Age of Fire. What was the Age of Fire? You know, the reason that humanity is a thing, alright? And I do mean a thing. Those everlasting dragons took the fire, turned it into lightning, threw it, alright? Alright, none of that Chidori stuff off of Naruto. This is a genuine lightning bolt, Zeus style, fighting dragons, alright? Brought down the dragons, ushered in the Age of Fire, alright? And Gwyn and Gwyn's children ruled over this Age of Fire, and everything was semi-okay, alright? And then, what ended up happening towards that was the Age of Fire was ending. The first flame was losing its light, slowly turning into ash. If the flame died, then that would bring about an Age of Darkness. The cycle repeats. Maybe there's a flame at the end, maybe there isn't. Who knows? The only thing that Gwyn and the ruling class knew is that if the fire fades, everyone dies, alright? You even get a peek of this in the Artorias DLC. You actually get a peek at a little village that has actually fallen into this darkness, and it's not fun at all. It's really not. You even get to see what happened to Artorias when he was surrounded by the forces of this darkness that would consume the world, and it literally made him into a giant sword wielding hollow that did backflips and roared and spread poison goo everywhere. It was a pretty awesome boss fight, but also horrifying. So, this darkness was not a good thing. So what did the ruling class do? Yes, they did sacrifice everything to maintain the power that was literally responsible for making sure that we didn't die, alright? It wasn't their power because other people had this power. The only person that had the power of the first flame and didn't really agree to the whole notion of maintaining it was the furtive pygmy, alright? Because he immediately fell into darkness, and we got a DLC out of it. It was pretty great. But the problem is that once you start sacrificing yourself to the flame, it needs more sacrifices. The ruling class, Gwyn and his children, basically sacrificed their entire lives to maintain the Age of Fire so that we all don't die. The sacrifice was them. They didn't sacrifice their people. They didn't throw the masses into the flame. They literally threw themselves into the flame. Now, you also want to keep going with this. So, okay, we can make a small excuse for Dark Souls 1. Maybe Dark Souls 2, even though you meet the King of Lordran and he's been turned into a hollow, but, you know, whatever. But Dark Souls 3, the whole point of Dark Souls 3 was that the quote-unquote ruling class was so done with the Age of Fire that they abandoned their post, leading into an Age of Ash. The fire was dwindling. You play as one giant, like, security force. You are literally the police chief wrangling members of a political council to come in and do their job because they don't want to do their job, dude. Alright? Think about that. The ruling class will sacrifice everything to maintain their power. Literally in Dark Souls 3, everyone in power does not want to be in power, because that means sacrificing themselves to the flame and maintaining the age. They don't want to do that. So guess what you do as the main character in Dark Souls 3? You go about killing them and bringing their corpses to sit on the throne so that you can rekindle the flame itself. And in fact, if you want to go even deeper, everyone is so done with this Age of Fire that the first flame itself literally turns into a giant man and tries to kill you for even thinking about rekindling it. That's right, the Age of Fire is so done that it's willing to kill you so that it can commit suicide. But the ruling class will sacrifice everything to destroy the world in order to maintain their power. Their power literally wants to die. Like, no one at the point of Dark Souls 3, no one wants to maintain the power. The power itself doesn't want to exist. Well, technically the final boss fight is Gale, but let's be real here. The final boss fight of Dark Souls 3 is literally the first flame itself, alright? The first flame is literally Mr. Meeseeks. It wants death, and you are preventing it from dying, alright? So, this is a terrible meme. This is terrible. Whoever thought of it, the point is missing you. The point is that everything has to end. And putting things into a state of stagnation eventually leads to rot, aka Dark Souls 3, alright? No matter how much you hold on to a certain age, it has to die and usher in a new age. And the only options that you are left with is sacrifice everything to continue the age, or do everything in your power to make sure that the coming age is actually one that you want to live in. Or if not, adapt or get out of the way. Utter ridiculousness. Alright. But anyway, I just kind of had to rant about that because honestly, it was pretty hilarious when I first saw it. Then I thought, well, first saw it, thought it was absurd, laughed, didn't really thought about it, then got angry. So, I hope you guys enjoyed me getting angry. Hopefully, this has not busted your eardrums. I did my best to make sure that I tweaked the audio so in that way when I got excited, it didn't destroy your eardrums. I will be reviewing this and making sure that your eardrums are still there. And if not, enjoy the liquid slurry that is coming out of your ear holes as of right now. Take it easy, have fun, keep some music in your heart, keep on jamming, monkey out, baby.